Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am super excited to talk about Strands of Faith. Strands of Faith is a hair product brand that is based out of Brandon, Mississippi, which is a few miles east of my hometown, Jackson, Mississippi. It is black owned, woman owned, and this product line is pretty stinking awesome. It is formulated for those of us who have quote unquote type 4 hair that is kinky or tends to have trouble retaining moisture, and it is handmade with love. I stumbled upon this brand because, long story short, I was getting recruited for college back in the day. Mississippi State was one of the colleges I was looking for, and there was this recruiter named Dan who called and talked to me and told me everything that Mississippi State had to offer, and I ultimately ended up going to Alabama, Roll Tide, but I continued to follow Dan, and through Dan, I became familiar with his wife, Amika. And I really admired what they represented as people and as a couple, but I also really admired her hair. It was gold. I think her hair is like waist length at this point, but I hadn't seen a whole lot of naturals that had hair that long, that full, and that healthy. So when she came out with a product line, I was like super stoked about it. And I also found in looking at the brand that it is faith-based. And as a Christian and a believer, I loved the idea and the concept of a product line that interwove faith unapologetically into it. So let's see. End of last year, I saw that Strands of Faith was running a sale and selling their Living Your Blessed Life bundle, which has, I want to say, 7 products in it. It's only sold twice a year, so it's fairly limited edition, and I said this is my time to try it. So I am going to show you a little bit of my first impression of those products, and then I'll come back and tell you where we are a few months later. So first things first, this is the Living My Blessed Life box from Strands of Faith. The first thing that came in the box was this t-shirt. It says, His will, His way, my faith, Jeremiah 29:11, which I really love. That's a favorite scripture of mine and a lot of people. But besides that, I have not unboxed anything else in the box. So you are seeing it when I see it for the first time. So the first thing, they give us some options to repurpose our box. So, those of us who are looking at environmental friendly options, you can store your written prayers, your faith wishes, and your heart's desires. There are a lot of things you can put in a nice, pretty box like this. And then she gives us a little mustard seed, which is super cute. But it says, may this serve as a reminder that all you need is faith the size of a mustard seed, and you can and will move mountains. What a word of encouragement. And a thank you from the beautiful founder, Amika Coleman. All right. So once you get into the packaging, you got more inspiration. The box promised to come with one inspirational devotional or book, and I wasn't expecting it to be this thick, to be honest, but it's a whole book, Word versus Deed by Dwayne Lifton, Resetting the Scales to a Biblical Balance. So I'm very interested to read this book. Perhaps I'll read it while I'm under the dryer deep conditioning. So on to the product. We've got some alligator clips. Those of us with thick gray hair, 4B, 4C, whatever you may call yourself, these gator clips really do come in handy. Then you've got your Living My Blessed Life bracelet and a surprise product as promised. You've got a detangling brush. Okay? And I actually have one of these already and can say that it works fairly well. So this is a really good something to have in this box. So as far as the actual Strands of Faith products, I have the Intense Deep Conditioning Treatment. And I will also mention, when you open the box, I haven't looked at the ingredients, but the smell of the products hits you immediately when you open the box, and it is quite lovely. So this is the deep conditioner. Just looking at it, it's got water, shea butter, sweet almond oil, and quite a few other lovely good ingredients. Kupuasu seed butter, babasu seed oil, kukui nut oil. So it could be any one of those ingredients, and it's sealed, that could be making this box smell so good. Then I have a moisturizing cream to hydrate, moisturize, and revitalize my hair. I'll go ahead and mention that these products have no parabens, no mineral oil, no sulfates, no formaldehydes, and no phthalates, and no combs. So, related sidebar. I found out somewhere maybe in the first year of my natural hair journey that my hair hates combs. I mean, I can use them in small doses, but my hair after a while develops this coating. I usually can't get any moisture in. It almost seals too well. So I have a hard time finding products on the market now that don't have combs in them. So to find a moisturizing cream that does not have combs, that's the ticket. All right, what else do I have here? The Holy Grail Collection Twisting Butter. All right. This is to help us with our twist outs, which is how I normally wear my hair. The Miracle Clay Wash, which is one of their best-selling products to cleanse, detox, and detangle. Awesome, awesome. Then we have, but wait, there's more. The Stimulating Sealing Oil with Peppermint Oil. Yes, with peppermint oil to hydrate, moisturize, and revitalize. So we'll be using that to stimulate our scalp and promote our hair growth. Very nice. And then we have our Conditioning Refresher Spray, which is something I've never had. I'm looking really forward to trying this to refresh my hair and hopefully get second, maybe third day hair. And lastly, I have a leave-in conditioner. So all in all, this box cost me in total $147. But when I think about, I got 1, 2, 3, can't even stack them up, 4, 5, 6, 7 products. I got a book, I got a detangling brush, a bracelet, some alligator clips, and this lovely t-shirt for $147. That's pretty much unbeatable. For comparison, Shea Moisture, the Red Palm line is pretty much my staple. And if I use 4 of the 5 or 6 products in that line, that's $40 off the top. So to get this much product in one whop for that price is unbeatable. So now that I've unboxed and seen all the goodies that I have inside the box, I am going to wash my hair and come back to you all with my first impression review. All right, see you in a little bit. All right, so I am back before you with freshly washed hair. So I used the 3-in-1 Miracle Clay Wash. I did the detox where you put it on either wet or dry hair. I put it on dry hair this time for about 15 minutes. And then I did a wash with the clay wash, which was very, very interesting to me. I've not used a shampoo product or a cleansing product that didn't lather, but I will say my hair feels very, very soft to the touch, and it feels nice and clean. Also, I followed up that clay treatment with a intensive deep conditioning treatment from this collection. So I really so far like the way my hair feels. It feels revived, it feels refreshed, and it feels strong. So far, so good. And I just wanted to show you like my first impression of a couple of the styling products. So I'll just take a section and we're going to follow up those two products with the Holy Grail Collection Leave-In Conditioner. So the instructions, you can use it on wet or damp hair after washing. Saturate the strands thoroughly to ensure proper coverage to condition the cuticles. Proceed to styling. You can also use this daily, which is pretty cool. So we'll do this back section here. So it is kind of a thick formula. Hopefully you can see up. Comes with a protective seal, which is good. Now, all right. So that's what it looks like. It smells really, really good. It's not a perfumated scent. It's kind of sweet, but not like in an offensive candy-like way. So, I'm just kind of working that through one section of my hair. I actually had gotten my hair pressed and trimmed earlier this week. It was an interesting experience. Very interesting experience, and I was really, really afraid to see what it would be like after that, just because of the process that was used. But I also had a salt cave session yesterday. I did a float session at the salt barn here in Smyrna, and despite my best efforts, I got my hair wet with salt water. So I was also kind of nervous about how my hair would be after that experience. So here is the twisting butter, and it is supposed to be applied on either wet or dry hair. For a super defined twist out, you're going to do it while damp and set it overnight. And also, I like that there is a disclaimer, so to speak, that this product has soft to little hold. So I see on the styling products, she kind of lets you know what to expect. So let's see. Hopefully you can see that. What this butter does. So far, it's really nice. It's thick. We'll see what kind of slip I have. So I'm going to detangle that a little bit with my wide tooth comb, and then I'm going to take my new Tangle Buster brush and lots of slip, and so far a lot of definition from what I can feel. So my first impression is so far so good. I like the fact, again, it is scented, but the scent isn't obnoxious. It's nothing that would really, really get on your nerves. This product has babassu oil, kukui oil, and baobab oil, and it is specifically to target dry hair types. Also, I mentioned earlier that I've been searching hard to find products that don't have combs. This doesn't have combs, and it's also coconut oil free for people who may not like coconut oil, and it's cruelty free. So I'm going to continue to apply this all throughout my hair. Let my hair dry, and then I will come back to you a little bit later with the final result of my first twist out using these products. All right, see you in a little bit. Okay, everybody, I'm back. So again, I washed my hair with the 3-in-1 clay wash. I conditioned my hair with the intense moisturizing treatment, and then I styled my hair with the leave-in conditioner, and I used the twisting butter. To do my twist out, and as directed, I let my hair dry completely. You never want to unravel a twist out that isn't completely dry. So here we are the next day and the moment of truth. So my hair feels very soft. It reminds me of the texture of like a ball of yarn when you first get it from Joann or wherever you go for yarn. It's really, really soft. It doesn't have that wet, moist feeling that you get from some products, but as I'm rubbing my hands together, I do kind of feel the oil from the product, so it feels pretty moist so far. And I also sealed my hair with the stimulating oil as well, just for good measure. So here we go. All right. So far, look at that. It's pretty nice definition. The twisting butter does not claim to give a lot of hold, but I am pretty satisfied with the amount of definition that I am getting so far, just unraveling my twist. And again, they do feel nice and moisturized. Alright, so this is the finished look. I am really, really pleased with how shiny my hair is, or how much sheen it has. And again, more definition than I really expected. So much so that I'm able to kind of camouflage some of the heat damage I sustained this week. So I'm excited about that. I was afraid I was going to have to cut some more of my hair off, but looking pretty good. Again, the product leaves your hair feeling moist but not greasy, which is another plus. So far, my first impression of Strands of Faith is very, very positive. And as I always do, I'll try this product for at least 4 consecutive weeks to see the real long-term effects. But I have a lot of faith in this product that is going to be a winner for me. Hey y'all, thanks so much for watching so far. As a thank you, if you choose to purchase something from Strands of Faith, please be sure to use the link in the description bar and my discount code for 10% off your purchase. Thanks again. Okay, so as you saw in the video, typically on this channel, you will see me review a product after using it for at least 4 weeks straight. I want to give it a month to see how it works long time after the first wash. As you can tell, we are now in February. It's been 4 months and I'm still continuing to use the product because I really, really love it. In addition to the Living My Blessed Life bundle, I ended up buying the styling custard and the shampoo bar. And today you're seeing a twist out where I have used the full product line once again. I used the clay wash, I deep conditioned my hair with the deep conditioner, and then I styled my hair with the leave-in, the moisturizing cream, which I love so much, and the styling custard, and the results continue to be quite impeccable, because as you can see, I have plenty of definition in my hair. It is full and voluminous. It is shiny. It is soft to the touch. And I'm noticing that over the course of the months that my ends have held up quite well. So for the bundle box items, I think my favorite of that particular collection is the moisturizer. As I mentioned, moisturizers without cones are so hard to find, but I'm finding that that one is juicy or thick enough to moisturize my hair, but light enough to not make it feel like coated or heavy. It's great for second day hair, and it also is great for refreshing twist outs. The product that I would say I'm not as crazy about is the refresher spray, but that's more so because I don't really know how to use it on my hair. I do use it sometimes to try to refresh my styles because it's a great substitute for water. But I think if you use too much, it does kind of build up and leave a little bit of a waxy coating. So if you've used the refresher spray, drop me a note in the comments about how you use it and whether or not it works for you. But I think my favorite product out of the entire line, has to be the styling custard. I love the shampoo bar because in the absence of travel size black hair products, it's great to be able to break off a piece and fly with it. It's one less liquid. But that styling custard, man, when I put it in my hair, it feels moisturized. It gives me great definition without being crunchy or waxy or feeling dry after a couple of days. So all in all, I give the Strands of Faith line a big old high and mighty. I recommend that you guys go out there and support this brand. Buy these products in droves. I mean, use Afterpay wisely if you need to, because that's what I did. But support this line. It is well worth it, especially if you have kinky, coily hair like mine that needs a little love and a mustard seed of faith. So that's my story, my verdict, and I'm sticking to it. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.